It's time for round 7 of the two-wheel drive mod short course backyard racing series. Hello, I'm Cam Cullen on the call here with my partner Jebby Jones Jr. straight from the hospital.
Yeah, Jebby had a little tussle with a lawnmower one. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew and Percocet. New layout here. Now these racers won't be as blind as a bat in a belfry.
The improbable win by Post in last round really puts the heat on Cullen, and Kosh looks to build on his podium finish. Meanwhile, the battle for 5th place is still neck and neck.
Heat's on in the kitchen. Somebody brought in gasoline.
The qualifying results are in, and Cullen took it home with TQ by a large margin. He'll look to build on that in the actual race in a must-win situation.
They all must wins, jackass.
With Johnston, Skeeterton, and Shimp missing this race, Matt Nelson managed to take home the B-main win, despite a good push from newcomer Velarde and a disappointed Talamea.
That's some filth. There's children watching this.
This late summer day presents some optimal race day weather with sunny skies, temps in the mid-70s, and a light breeze.
It's a good day to go burn down some
We'll take this moment to get some eyes on the starting grid. Of note, this is Nelson's first appearance at the track this season. The wait is over. It's time to turn the big boys loose from Red Hawk Raceway.
I got my beer. I got my Peter in my hand. I'm ready for some good old-fashioned racing. Sweet Jesus, there's a lot of action down in turn 1.
Looks like Post got stomped by a marshal. Let's take a second look.
My original hypothesis is that he either got stomped out or he didn't. Under replay review, you could see that he did get stopped, but he didn't get stomped.
And after one lap, Louisa moves to 2nd place, Post down to 3rd. This is an all-important race for Post. With a win today, he will clinch his 5th ever backyard championship, just continuing to be the benchmark. So plenty on the line for the blue car of Post. But Cullen only is focused on the next turn at this point if he wants to keep his championship hopes alive.
Just needs to keep those 4 wheels on the ground.
As Louisa sends it into the tubing, Post back to the 2 spot.
Post is driving like a man on a mission.
Now this is a situation that Cullen's not been too good at when he's leading races early.
Cam hasn't held a lead since the Nixon administration.
Nelson and Kosh still battle it out for best of the rest.
With all the racers spread out, now's the time to start laying down those solid laps.
Red Hawk Raceway, a track that's received separate track layout changes in these past 2 rounds, and this jump has been problematic. This uphill section, you don't have a lot of room for error, and that's where a lot of time can be lost and made up.
Brant's keeping that pace on Cam, slowly closing the gap.
Never miss a race by subscribing and ringing the bell to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/RRLRC. We race for supporters like you. Post is certainly gaining on Cullen. Let's listen in.
This is a family show. Shoot, what a poor mistake.
And just like that, a bobble by Cullen opened the door for Post to take his first lead of this race.
Is it just me or can't nobody figure out that turn?
There have certainly been a handful of changes with these intervals. Louisa finds himself about 4 seconds behind 2nd.
Racers are starting to clump up now, gonna get gritty.
So we now take a look at the back turn. Nelson there, that's lap traffic for Post. That's 1 and 2 around the bend, over the main jump.
Jesus.
Oh, and Post gets it wrong. Nelson does too. Post collects Cullen around the turn. That leaves the door open for Louisa now in the mix with 1 and through 3.
Fighting it out for first.
Cullen looking for the overtake, goes inside. Oh, and 2 inside there. And he's stuck on the tube. That's going to need a marshal. Louisa to the 2 spot.
Cullen need to lay off that throttle.
And just so much activity around this first turn.
Oh!
Fuck, man.
Emotions running high for Team Cullen right now. Jebby, any advice with anger management?
Back in the joint, we had this guy called Crazy Eddie, and to calm himself down, he used to punch himself in the face.
Oh my God, dude.
Too bad the orange car of Cullen can't hear us down there. He is now in a battle with Kosh in 4th. That's not going to do him any good.
That affects his chances of winning dearly.
Looking at Louisa, keeping pace with leader Post, as Nelson does a bit of a breakdance. Post, an expert maneuver to avoid any collision.
Nelson looking like Kitty down at the club, busting it down with Fantasia and Mimi. Post is putting on a show that you do not have to pay for.
Post maintaining the lead, but it's still anyone's race. We'll be back after this word from our sponsor.
The RC hobby is home to the most extreme facial hair. In this goatee challenge, you can decide what racer walks home with $100 cash. To vote, type Cullen or Velarde in the comment section now.
You know who the inspiration to my goatee was? My grandmother. God rest her soul. Well, back to the action.
Oh my, I hate this jump, bro. It's so stupid. This track sucks. This sucks. This sucks. You relax, Brent. Make a track you show up for a day before, man.
Reminds me of an old saying. Don't taunt the alligator till you cross the creek.
We take a closer look at Kaj battling for that 3 spot with Cullen and Louisa. We have to go back to the abbreviated season of 2013 for his last consecutive podium finishes.
Real happy for Kosh. Let's see if he can seal the deal.
Post now looking to lap Cullen in third.
Over this bull, man.
Cam slowly but surely losing his marbles.
In what has been a truly wacky race, Louisa all over the map in terms of his position this afternoon. And he's on his lid there. That's a break for Cullen. Down the back straight, and Louisa's tied up with Nelson.
That's rough. That's real rough.
The battle for second place on the line with 1 minute left. Sponsored by the Goatee Challenge.
This Percocet's really kicking my ass right now.
Louisa makes a mistake getting caught on the tube.
Nice recovery.
And Kosh getting extremely lucky over the back jump.
Oh my God. But that right to left slap landing really giving racers a trouble today. Nelson coming in like a heat-seeking piss missile. Chip got the worst of it. Seems like he spun himself out.
Louisa's bobble gives Kosh some breathing room for third. One racer who's causing a lot of this chaos is Nelson, who's been marshaled a race high 6 times today. He's coming across your screen now.
Nelson ain't doing too bad for the first time on his track, but there's always room for improvement.
And just like that, no real battles on the track. Louisa now down 17 seconds to Kosh. Kosh is 10 seconds behind Cullen. Cullen about 9 behind Post. Here we go for the final lap. Cullen needs to find 6 seconds.
Come on, Cam, get on your horse. Hurry it up. You got it.
And Cullen might make it interesting at the end here, folks. Hold on.
Last turn, let her rip.
Oh! And no dice. Post hangs on for the win and the championship clinch.
Dang it.
But that didn't stop Cullen's fast time of a 16.85 on that final lap. Let's get down trackside to one special top 3 finisher.
My second time finishing podium this year. Frankly, it's been a long time since I finished podium. The car felt solid. It was nice running it. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with running outdoors again compared to, week 1 where, I wouldn't even finish the main because I was unhappy with my driving capability. Shout out to my dad, TK, for, always being there, lending a helping hand if I need it and to motivate me to keep on going.
Conditions are great today. Some people may not like the track layout design, but hey, it is what it is. I don't even know where I placed it. I was definitely second all the way up to almost the end. Car ran fine and just want to get back out here and hopefully get first place next time.
Goatee Challenge, move with a race by the one and only Brent Post. Nearly landed on Nelson. Brent was able to make a beautiful recovery, then executed the turn perfectly. Oh boy, he was feeling it today. Cam could have won if Brent didn't take that turn like a pro.
With Post securing the championship, the real battle is for third. Kosh, a hard charger, only a few points behind Louisa, and a close battle for 5th. Nelson, Talameo, and Johnston. That'll do for an action-packed round 7. Final remarks, Jebby.
For the finale, I'm definitely staying away from lawnmowers.
And that's for sure. For Jebby Jones Jr.,
I know him now.
I'm Cam Cullen, signing off.